This is PC Gamer Radio. Let me introduce you to your host, Lipstickpaddy. And Lipstick, WTF is the Outer World. Now, welcome to the Outer Worlds. Now, this game is phenomenal. Now, I'm going to show you this game. Well, first, we're going to start a new character as a new game plus. I first played it on normal, that I started about a week ago, and I've completed the game, so this is new game plus for me. I'm going to play on hard because normal doesn't really give you too much difficulty. You'll not die that much actually on normal, if at all. But here we go. Now, great storytelling in the game.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars.
Going to skip as much as I can here not to spoil it. Now, we're creating our character here. These are your attributes. You only get to change them at the beginning. You can get curses in the game, like if you keep getting fall damage, you'll get a fall damage curse, which will put these down even more. You can choose not to accept the curse, though. The curse will give you a perk, and the perks are worth having, but if you up the difficulty level, you can get more curses. So that's something interestingly. Now, on this playthrough, I'm going to put my intelligence low because it gives you some...
You spelled your name with a 5.
It gives you some dumb dialogue options, which is pretty fun. As I'm going to play a dumb-ass insulting bigot as to this one. Better off putting charm low.
It says you had a habit of snarling at people.
Yeah, I'm going to snarl at as many people as I can.
Let's hope the trip back to my lab is as easygoing as you are.
Very difficult on hard. It really is going to be hard, and I'm going to put perception up as well.
With your sharp eyes, you could have been an Aetherwave detective.
So some good weak spot damage here with these. Dexterity is just giving you reload speed and melee carrying capacity on body. Not too concerned about that, but I'm going to go with strength. As carrying capacity is very important, yes. But low intelligence, low charm, not very good on dexterity. So that's this rolling character. Good to go high intelligence on your first playthrough, as you get lots of intelligent conversation points that you can choose, and there you go. Now, points. Even though you've got melee and ranged skills here, none of them actually increase your damage. Some of them are increasing penetration and ignoring armor. Yeah, but these are not important in the game. What's important in the game first is the science ability. Why? Because tinkering is the only way to increase your damage in the game. Yes, indeed.
Your skills would have been wasted in a corporate lab.
Now, so you could, when you tinker your weapon, you're basically upgrading its level and it's doing therefore more damage. Also, when you're tinkering, you can modify your weapons to give them like fire damage or lightning damage, etc. And science then gives them an increase extra in damage also. Plasma is fire, shock is lightning, corrosion is poison, N-ray is some kind of purple magic that you don't really see much of in the game, and in fact you're not going to see a mod for N-ray damage until late on in the game. Anyway, so this is going to be important to raising your power, so getting this up to 40, where tinkering cost is 50% off, is a must. Engineering is basically things you're doing in the world, like to fix things. Not too shabby. Engineering is already at 40 with the character choices I've made at the beginning. Lockpicking and hacking, these are going to be very, very important. And sneaking, not that much, although getting 60 so you can crouch faster is something you're probably going to want. Dialogue, heavy, yes. It really is a
Things tend to
dialogue.
vanish off tables whenever you're around.
Dialogue is very important in the game. You're going to want to get these up as well. In fact, Persuade, I recommend getting to 100. I really do. There's a lot of Persuade 100 choices in this game that it's worth maxing this out. So, yeah, but it's low intelligence here, so I'm not very good with Persuasion. Now, you get an aptitude, which is just a bit of flavour, and I'm going to go science.
I wonder what experiments you were subjected to.
Character creation here. This is just here for a bit of fun. And I say that because you just don't see your character in the world. Unfortunately, like when you're in a conversation, you're not. Let's go Lipstickpaddy as Seamus for the boy, lipstick for the girl. If I roll a lady, it's lipstick. If I roll a guy, it's Seamus. But yes, yada 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 yada. Now get these cutscenes out of the world. Now, some people think this is a Fallout game, some people think it's a Mass Effect game, and I can tell you it's neither of them. If anything, this game is its own beast. Loading times here, this is on a HDD, not an SSD. Loading times aren't that big, actually. In fact, this loading time here is one of the longest.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, here's to be your... I've all...
Now, it is first person all the way through. You're not going to see any third person things at all. I would have liked it if when you were in conversation that the camera panned around a bit, but it doesn't do that. It's locked. It uses the same combat.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to
Come on, spoiler. That's a spoiler.
Not to stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Now, I walk with an
Hawthorne won't mind
ESDF
taking his ship.
setup.
Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, now that guy shuts up. Now, when I first came here, I did think it was like Mass Effect. I love the skyboxes, especially like this ship coming in. I must have watched this for about a minute just watching it, because I was kind of absorbed in the world when I first came in here. But there's no aliens in the game, it's all humans, which immediately changes its sci-fi, because, you know, Mass Effect is about politics, it's about racism against humans. This game, nothing like that. It does show some similarities of these games, though, which, you know, because they're all RPGs, they would be following something, yes. So, just get through this beginning bit. So you're on the start of an adventure and you're a bit of a nobody at the beginning, and it takes a while before you start getting famous in the world. Now, like Skyrim and Fallout, you can check all these bodies and you can go kleptomaniac with everything in the world. Now, if you get your social skills up, these will actually be a bit frightened of you. But I'm just sneaking past at the minute. Sound design overall is very cool in the game, I do. Ooh.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
No. Yes. Sound design is good in the game. I like how they call you over sometimes in conversation. Although what you do doesn't really affect the world. You're not like walking into a town and you can hear people talking about what you've previously done, or you walk past and you can see on the TV a news report and they're not talking about what you've done. It's kind of missing that, where, you know, your player agency isn't doing much in the world until late on anyway in the game. Starts this chap.
Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Now what we're looking at here is something, an evolution of what Skyrim had, or Fallout had. The faces all look good. I love the nuances to show you the emotions, the tells, to see if they're lying, how they animate when they're angry, smiling, happy, nervous. It all comes through really well. Voice acting across the board is very, very good. You can see some physical base rendering here on his armor, some good reflection on the steel bits, and good rustation also, and you see dynamic lighting when you're talking to them on their shoulder and stuff like that. You notice these things, which is really cool. So I'm going to patch him up with my medical skill.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Now, lip sync is mainly good. In fact,
oh,
sometimes it's a little off, but
family here.
So just try and get through this. I'm going to show you the lie.
You'd better take my gun then.
Now, lying, intimidate, and persuade, they all give you experience when you use those conversation choices.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Now, this is the tactical time dilation. Now, in Fallout... Oh, bloody radio. In Fallout, you've got the VAT system, and in this one, you can slow time down. But really, it's only good for scouting. I can see how high level this guy is, and little bits of him. And when you get your skills up, you can kind of analyze his body to see where you're going to be doing the damage. But anyway, I'm going to blow him up. So you get a couple of hits in the slow motion. You can't increase it where it's going to be useful in combat. It's mainly analyzing enemies and getting those high damage first bits in. Now, lockpicking here, it's not a mini game, it's just skill check, get the stuff, which is nice. And this is all about the kleptomania that is inherited from the Fallout series, which is all good. Ammo's definitely going to be a tight thing at the beginning of the game, and you might be forced to change combat. You do get bonus damage off sneak damage, and it increases... Okay. Now, hard mode definitely requires tactical retreats. That is for certain. I'm not used to pistol fighting. I really am not used to pistol fighting in this game. I usually use assault rifles and light machine guns. That's my cup of tea in the game. I've not tried melee out. No, thank you, ma'am. And I'm going to roll the same way in this second playthrough, but gotta get rid of this damn pistol.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Now that person wants to talk to me. I'm going to try and avoid her. She will take all my XP if I talk to her. Come on. Alright. The game definitely is difficult at the minute because I've got like a level 1 gun and they really need to be tinkered to get very, very good. Oh, now I'm going to win the ship and the woman in here is so annoying. The AI.
Please be informed that this... Hello, Mara. Please be informed. Please return any... I have been... Joseph.
Dumb.
You are still here.
I've got dumb dialogue choices.
I am... Excellent. The main... Astute... I have
Now
this
the AI...
is difficult. Best...
Not a fan of. She just grates me, aggravates me. She's so condescending, I just don't like her.
This wouldn't... And if this... Oh, fine. That's what... Now I feel...
I'm just using my lies to get through here at the minute. Right, let's show you the upgrade system now. Science needs to get... I need to show you a workbench. So let's get tech up to 20. No, engineering's already at 50. That means when I put tech in now, these two will only go up. This needs to go on individually now. But anyway, commit to that. Perks-wise, they're all fairly interesting. I'm going to go for this Lone Wolf as my playthrough. It makes it way harder if you're on your own. Certainly if you're on hard mode. But you're going to need that extra damage if you're going to do this roll. You're going to need health, you're going to need the armor. You're going to need a lot. Please, it will play differently. Now the world design is rather cool actually. You can see the graphics here are... Doesn't look like Fallout, does it? It doesn't look like Skyrim. It's got that sci-fi feel. Oh yeah. And it's refreshing because, you know, we've only got, what, Mass Effect? Mass Effect series, what else have we got? I don't like pistols. There's a guy. Texture-wise, it doesn't stand up very well if you go close, but it's expected that you're not going close. It's kind of okay to a meter. In the grass, though, it's fairly fine. Generally goes stealthy in the grass, but you know, it is all that good stuff. Lighting-wise, it does have a day-night cycle. Sad, it doesn't have any weather conditions. That would have been nice to have, but it definitely has good exploration in the game. It warrants that going off the beaten track. You can find some cool stuff when you do that. I can't believe I'm attacking these in an alpha and I've got a pistol level 1! And I got caned by... Oh, this gun is terrible! Peeps, I need to go to a workbench immediately because level 1 guns is like using a little twig is terrible. So I need to go there. No exploration until that gun gets upgraded. Oh. Okay, it didn't load my thing. Let's get the science back up. Yes, and give me the lone wolf. Oh. Guys, what can I say? Combat's hard. When you put it on hard, it is hard, especially at the beginning. You need to tinker all your guns, you need to tinker your armor. Alright, there we go. Deja vu, peeps. Now, the companions you do get in the game are actually good characters, good character development throughout their stories as well. They have their own missions. And, which is good to do. Definitely is. You're going to be doing missions to get your XP as you're going to want to be actually building your character. And I'll avoid the town. I don't want to spoil it too much. This is probably the worst shabby town in the whole game, and you can tell everybody in the town how bad it is if you want to annoy them. You've got to watch what you say to people. Your reputation will go down in the areas if you do that, but reputation means you get cheaper prices in the shops, but make sure you're trading with a trader and not a vending machine. Vending machines don't give you discounts. And so workbench over here. In fact, I need to sell the goods I've got because I need money for tinkering. Make sure no one's looking. In fact, that's a 3-3. What's the side door? It's a 3-3. Open. Now, as long as this guy doesn't see me.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna just lie to him.
All right. Don't let me catch you here again.
Go on. Yeah, criminal. Can't get in there. I need some picks. My lock picking's not that great. These are kind of the tools you need for lock picking. I can't believe he came and looked at me. What is going on?
Stay down, miscreant.
Oh my god, this does not happen in normal mode where I've had him doing that to me. He actually checked in the door. This is a good one, isn't it, peeps? Alright, you little monkey. He's over there, and he did all his trouble by coming over here. Right. Close the door this time. Oh, it's because he comes in. All right. Lockpicking does open up later on, but it's you don't get that much good stuff from people. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I've got some good stuff from some peeps, but it's not that great. Oh, there was some good mods in there, but I don't think my guns at the minute have mod holes in. Alright, let's go to the station and we can upgrade these weapons. Once I sell the stuff that I've got. You forget how tutorial heavy it is, and I need... Oh, you can't sell to vending machines yet. Out of my way, mister. This guy's a quest giver. You can kill him. Of course. Oh, pistol. that's basically what you do, though. You upgrade it to its next level. All right, let's change it into... Let's install the mod for electricity and just tinker this one up. So now it's level 2, and you know there's going to be level 4 peeps. So level 3, it's good now. It'll penetrate level 3 characters and all that good stuff. This is what you want to be doing, is tinkering these weapons up. The cost gets higher and higher the more you tinker on an item. If you get this gun, say, to level 10, the next tinker could be very, very expensive. Whereas if you buy a level 10 gun, then that first tinker will be very cheap. So yeah, you immediately feel your gun is more powerful. And this guy's staggered me. He's actually hit my leg then, so I'm walking a bit slower. Now the towns all have walls around them because of marauders outside and dangerous animals, as you can see. But yeah, the world has been created nice. It's good to explore around, see the postcard events that are going on and stuff like that. One thing I did wish is if when you're traveling from planet to planet that you could see the ship take off from the world you're in, and how it, and you know, watch your ship dock into space stations and stuff like that, like it did on Mass Effect for the immersion. It's basically just teleporting around, and like here I can just quickly teleport to the pad here. I can quickly teleport to these locations very quick. It certainly makes handling quests easier, but you know, it's a little bit of convenience where you don't really need convenience. The places aren't that big to run around, really. But do not want to jump in there. So yeah, you start off small, you get more famous, your character builds get very cool, you get more stronger, and your decisions that you've got to make in the storyline are cool. For example, you need to fix your ship. You can either get the part from this town or a part from over yonder. When you get the mission, you instantly go, I'm going to side with A. But then as the mission progresses, you're going to find out more about B and then side with B. But then as the story continues, you get more information, and then you're going to move to A. Story goes, you're going to move to B. You're going to move A, B, A, B. You're going to be like, your mind is going to be switching left and right, and you will eventually have to choose a tough decision. So that bit is cool. And how many is there? Just 3. That is terrible accuracy. Oh my god! Too difficult! Oh, if you go, my recommendation is to go in the town, do some quests, get some levels up, and get guns stronger, peeps. And definitely get, no, this pistol combat is terrible. It really is terrible. I am so much better with my weapons of choice. Some little bit of chatting here and all this good stuff. Well, there you go, peeps. You're going to be the start of an amazing adventure. There's so much cool things that you'll be doing on the levels, and exploration's fun to go off the beaten path and see what you can find. It does have that Fallout exploration feel, but on this sci-fi areas, because it is a bit of a wasteland out here, so it does have a little bit of post-apocalyptic feel about it. But yeah, it is cool to go through, and The story gets really intense near the end, and it's very good. And the ending is very satisfying because it ties up everything you've been doing in the game. And how can you see me up above? Oh, but so yeah, a very good entry for a first IP from Obsidian. They seem to be knocking great games off really well. I'm so excited on what they've got coming in the future too, and yeah, this is great. If you've been waiting for this game because you're waiting for its Steam release, I can understand why. I was doing that myself, but I had to fold and get it because I wanted to cover it for you guys on my channel. So, oh, that was a nice armor mod for a backpack. Oh, one clip. Where's he going? Yeah, walked into that one, peeps. Oh my god, if you play hard, it's a different game. Big time. Alright, there you go, guys. You saw it. On hard, it is hard. And you really need your companions, or you really need good gear, is what you really need. So, yeah, get tinkering is my suggestion. So, The Outer Worlds, highly recommend it. Recommend you play your first playthrough on normal mode, I'm guessing, because, you know, you saw that it's going to be, I don't know, you want the dangerous mode, you go on hard, right? But anyway, it's a fantastic journey, guys. What are you waiting for? The Outer Worlds, fantastic game. We highly recommend it. So on that bombshell, you take care, stay safe. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy, and bye-bye for now. Well, thanks for watching. And if you remember, you can please subscribe and like the video. And don't remember, you can also hit the bell for notices on the channel. Yeah, we've also got a Twitter you can see on our banner, so check that out too. So take care and bye-bye.